Proceed.
The voice of business. The voice of business. The voice of business.
The voice of business.
CMJ.
The voice of business.
CMJ.
Hashtag
Advance and conquer.
I'm gonna run on my videos here. I'm gonna run this video on Pinterest. With announcing the August, only 2 people came to me after my visa. And the 2 people were having ability. So it was not so long ago. I've no owner. It's on this much. Cannot. I think you have video so that we get to the videos now.
I learned that preparing is very important in sales, because you can have a positive attitude, but then you need to prepare for the negative objections, such as price, such as if a customer resists your product. So it's very important for you to actually prepare for the negative objections. And then what I also learned under Dr. Pras is that he says at the end of the video, no fee is too high for success. Any fee is adequate for failure, meaning that if you want to succeed, then you're not supposed to compromise on your fees. You're just supposed to up your game, like basically on preparing and researching on the customer, and being able to actually prepare for the negatives that can come. Because when you prepare for the negatives that can come, it means that you don't give room for the client to actually resist you. You can give room for the client to actually get to understand you, your product, and then get to seal the deal in the end. That's what I understood.
I just understand that whatever we are doing, we need to add value. For our clients to continue doing business with us, we need to add value whatever what you do. Because if we don't add value, the customers won't see any purpose for doing business with us. So basically, in whatever we do, we need to add value.
Right. Anyone? And this is
what I understood is
my takeaway from the video was the part that she was talking about how we get busy doing like other stuff that is unimportant. Like at the day so you got to accomplish something. But what were you really doing? Were you really managing your time well? You think you might have been managing your time well, but then actually there are only 3 things that you can do that can actually contribute to 90% of your success. So the more things that you do, like if it's properly, the more kinds that you call, you can come up with those 3. But then you have to actually be careful. Am I just busy, or am I actually accomplishing something?
About the consequences, that there are issues with huge consequences, and there are those with less. And if you're not careful, you spend most of your time tackling those with less consequences. The consequences was referring to the future. There's some things with huge consequences, if you do not execute them now, they will affect your future. So most of the times we tackle the ones with the less consequences than the huge consequences. So we should also know and prioritize our choices.
He gave an example when his wife encouraged him to call that company and sell his audiobook. So when he called, they asked him, "Can you come? When can you come?" And he said, "I'll come the following day." Despite the distance, he had to go there and make sure that he sells. And actually, that audiobook turned out to be the bestseller.
so that
because I think most of the stuff from the second video, Jatal
But I think what's important, point you stress is important, is the point in about consequences, especially when it comes to my long-term consequences, and is very related to the law of three. Each and every person, there are three things that you could do that can actually maybe have an impact in the long term. So it all now comes down to prioritization. I actually remember also Warren Buffett is this 25. Is this actually 25 method? Let's maybe say Anoti, if you want to determine what your priorities are, Anoti write 25 things that you need to do. And then from the list of 25, pick the five most important tasks that you are supposed to work on and forget about the rest. So it's just a matter of saying what the top three things that you actually do even throughout your day can actually maybe have a massive impact on the 90% of the outcome that you're going to bring out. So it all comes down to prioritization to say what's more important. Those are not entirely say if you're only actually looking at your list to say if I work on this versus this right now, since you're not going to find a who finish off that will actually have maybe a long-term impact legit. And it's important to prioritize that way.
kuti munhu anenge achiitwa kufanira maclients opedzisira akungonyevera nyembera like say maybe wangonyevera nyembera unoisite simba unoshambura yet you're not calling. But now if you look at the first video, I talk about preparing for the negative. We are talking about avoiding calling because of which I think you can actually conquer the fear yacho yekucha kufona preparing. Kaprepare wakuziva what to expect mucall, wakuziva how to utilize your time. Usiri kungotendera tendera kuzvoucha. So let's prepare. Let's take that video to